Let's make a clone of our site. So we're gonna play with themes this week. And so if you have done a lot of customization on your theme and you don't want to mess it up, you can create a clone or you can create a staging site that will allow you to kind of play with what's going on. So I'm going to go into the Softaculous installer here, and I'm going to go to the WordPress overview to look at all my WordPress installs on this server. So you can see I've got a few here installed, and down here you can manage your installation. You can create a staging, or you can create a clone or a backup, or you can edit like if someone hacks your site, your WordPress site, you can get in via cPanel and change your details here and lock them out and regain control of your site. The staging will create a copy of your site that is tied to your production site. So the production site is the live site, and the staging site is the playground area, the sandbox where you can try things, update plugins, and make sure you don't break it. And then you can push the staging site to the production site. So they're kind of connected. If you create a clone, it literally is a clone. Like, it doesn't know that the other one exists. They're not connected in any way. So if you think you're going to make changes and then make them live, which is a lot of how most large websites work, when you're working with teams, you push staging to production. You can create the staging and then make those live. If you just want to play around and break it and mess it up, you can do a clone. So I'm going to do a clone just because I'm going to play around and try a few themes. And then you could even make the clone the live one if you wanted later. So again, you want to install in a directory. So you might do rental test, avoid spaces in this word, or it'll create that %20 in the URL, which is kind of annoying. And just like we've done this before, and I'm going to clone the installation. So notice I didn't put in oh, it needs a different, sorry, it needs a different database name. So I'm going to put test here. Oh, sorry, I'm going to disable search engine visibility and only alphanumeric. Okay, no dash there. Okay, let's try this again. Clone. Oh, goodness. 0. Let's try that. Clone. Okay, never had those problems. Oh, notice I didn't put in an admin name or a password, a username or a password. That's because it's a clone. It's a literal copy. So it's going to be the same username and password, just a different URL. So you can see it right here is the rental-test. So I'm going to log in with the username and password that I had on the previous site. And you might want to change the color of your WordPress dashboard so that you can tell the difference between the installation, so that you don't accidentally change one when you're meaning to change the other. I've done that. It's not fun. Let me see here. I'll go in here. And then how do you change that? So this one, notice this one already is purple. I do that on my sites so that I can tell the difference between the ones I'm working on, because I have like 10 or 11. Under settings, general, I think, or might be under user settings. Users, all users. I got to remember where this is. Edit. Yeah. Admin color scheme. So this will kind of change the look and feel of your dashboard so that you know which site you're in, which might be a helpful visual reminder so that you don't accidentally start making changes on your development site versus your live site, or your staging versus production. That might be helpful. And that is it. Okay, thanks.